Welcome to another episode of Clear Hair. We are reviewing Ghostbusters, The Frozen Empire. Also, did they give her the Harry Potter special? All right. Thank you. So we're going to start our review off real quick. First of all, who are you going to call? Look who I got. I forgot I had him. I think I got him a while back from a fair or something, but he's going to be helping me do this review today. So we are reviewing Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire. And first things first, y'all got to start doing recaps. Like, some of us are not young spring chickens anymore. We do need a reminder because there were so many characters. They went through puberty. So I was like, did they switch that person out or did they switch that other person out? There was a lot of confusion there. Start doing recaps. That's what I would say, is start doing recaps. First things first, we're going to do a summary of everything that happened in the show. It feels like a show. It feels like I was watching to me, it felt like a second episode. I didn't feel like it was like another movie. So we're going to do a quick summary. So my notes is basically they open the movie and it's basically, side note, maybe because I'm older, the movie theater was very loud. I was like, dang, I could barely hear while I was ordering my wings, but whatever. But I was like, I could barely hear in here. What is going on? Anyways, so they open the movie and they're like destroying things or whatever. And basically the beginning of the movie is, I call it superhero insurance. Basically, I always wondered, like when I was watching cartoons, I was just like, so who gonna pay for all that? Because if you're gonna sit there and mess my car note up, like, so you're trying to tell me I paid a car note on the first and then we have y'all come through and try to help us and like destroy a building. I was not happy about that. So basically get in trouble and they're just like, they basically remind them that she's a minor, Harriet Potter. They basically remind her that she's a minor. Okay, you're driving around with a minor. Just a reminder. Okay. They're driving around with a minor, so just like, here comes the mayor. He's just like, oh well, next time, just know next time you try something, I'm gonna get you, blah blah. So basically the premise is they have a magic ball. Can't even say his name. Kamil Ali Nanjiani. I feel like I added so many letters, but he as an actor, he's amazing. I'll go into my overall review later, but the summary is the bad guy in this one is Garaka. He's serving in that floor-length skirt, fall 2025, Versace, Dior. He's serving this girl. I know he's supposed to be the bad guy, but he's serving. Basically, she meets a friend and she plays ghost chess with her. If y'all know me personally, you know I'm obsessed with chess. I was like, just know. I'm the Queen's Gambit. You don't have nothing on me. But probably. But she's playing chess with her and then she makes friends with her, blah, blah, gets her to trust her. Turns out Garaka, the bad guy, the one in Dior fashion skirt, right? He's working with her to basically betray her. So, Harriet Potter, basically, she has her body separated. She's like an experimental process where you can separate your soul from your body temporarily for 2 minutes. Also, I'm not a parent, but if I found out my 15-year-old daughter was doing this for a friend, like, I know you said you de-lifed yourself, but I will finish you, okay? So basically, that happens. She gets betrayed by the ghost that she just met. Yeah, no surprise there. Firebender / Fire Master, and then everybody uses their powers to bind him. Firebender, he's called the Fire Master, basically a group of people, the original Ghostbusters Guardians who first sealed Garaka into the ground. And then they use that binding machine. They use the old school binding machine. Paul Rudd is called Dad, but I know some of y'all be calling him Zaddy. And then there was also he's called Dad at the end of the movie. She's like, thanks, Dad. Like, when Harriet Potter tells him that. And I was just like, I don't remember him and her mom like really getting along like that to where like you can call him dad. Like, I didn't even know it was stepdaddy season. Like, there was just a lot going on from the last movie. His head is so heavy. And he got that from his daddy. I think that from the daddy side. It's so heavy to hold him this whole episode. But yeah, I am confused about that. But that's pretty much the whole premise of the movie. honestly, like there wasn't a dull moment like that, but that's pretty much, I pretty much included all the major points. Everything else like small details, whatever. So overall review of the movie. So first things first, I give it a 4 out of 5. Like, I know some of y'all gonna be like, she never get high scores. So I give it a 4 out of 5 for, I give it a 4 out of 5 for nostalgia. There's several times where I laughed out loud. Now, mind y'all know I have a big sense of humor, but I actually laughed, and it wasn't like a forced laugh. You trying to be funny or whatever. Like, it was like I actually sat there and I actually keyed. Like, there was a lot of good spots in there that were actually funny. And then I put down here Bill Murray. Like, I've been watching Bill Murray since Groundhog's Day. Like, not to put my age out there, but like I've been watching, like, as a 90s baby, like I've been watching like I've been watching like Bill Murray since forever. So to see him again, see him acting like doing it. Also, I have on here Ernie Hudson. He's still looking good. Like, I know the black don't crack, but I think I have down here, he's in his like 60s or 70s, and like the skin is skinny, the mel is melanin, like he's looking good. That's part of the review. And then I have Paul Rudd is looking good, you know, like Paul Rudd, like when I found out that Paul Rudd was in his 50s, I was like, dang, he's been looking good since Clueless. He's been looking really good. He's doing his thing. He's not looking too bad. I feel like their main point of the movie was that they're trying to like create generations. Like, they're trying to have it where like they can connect the old generation to the new generation. Like, predominantly, I feel like this movie was pushed more towards Gen X. I feel like millennials are starting to realize that we're not the people y'all complaining about. Like, not trying to sit there and say, don't complain about us. Complain about us, I don't care. But I feel like a lot of movie theaters are still making movies towards Gen X and like the millennials, but like you need to start making more movies that are predominantly to millennials and Gen X. But there is a prospect there where a lot of Gen Zenians aren't really going to the movie theaters like that. Everything's being streamed. So I feel like the average age, I was in the movie theater and I started doing this thing where I looked in the movie theater. I want to see the average age. Average age in the movie theater, I think median age was 28. There's some 50-year-olds in there. I'm in my 30s. So there was like a good mix between the two, but I didn't see anybody who's still on their parents' insurance at the movie theater for a premiere night. Like, there was no one there. Kumail Ali Nanjiani as the comic relief firebender, he did his thing. Like, he had me cackling. Like, there was a part in there, spoiler alert, there's a part in there where he was just like, I don't want to hurt you, let's just go our separate ways. It's like, that's the most millennial answer ever. Like, if there's anything we love to say is, can we not? Like, can we not is correct. Like, we love saying that because we mean it. Like, can we not? Okay. And then also the villain slayed. Like, he had on his talons, he had on his coffin nails because he's about to put them to sleep. And then he had the 2 horns to match the black skirt. You know I'm playing right, but I'm just saying, like, he slayed. Also Garaka as a villain, like, I don't know, I was confusion a little bit because if he would, like, basically the premise is that they have like this, I guess, like this plasma like. They have this plasma like security detail to where like they put everybody in there. So they put all the ghosts in there. I was like, why would you have this watched by British dude and like young teenage intern from Madam Web? Like, why would you have it watched by these 2 children? Like, I thought you would have armed forces, but literally all they did is one blackout and Baraka would have been escaped. So like, there was a lot going on that I was kind of confused, but I was like, why would you have that person doing it? Okay, like, why would you have the person, like, why would you have, like, I don't know, like, overall, I still give it a 4 out of 5. There's a lot of nostalgia, very, like, the chemistry with the older, the original Ghostbusters team, you know, rest in power to the 4th one, but, like, the original one, like, I was kind of like, they still got it, because I looked it up and it looks like it's actually the 40th anniversary for Ghostbusters. It's been 40 years. I looked it up and like it's been 40 years for them. So for them, first of all, Ernie looking good. But for them to still have that chemistry, because you can be working with somebody for a while. Like when he said golden years, like it was just really nice to see the whole cast there as someone who has watched, who grew up watching Ghostbusters, original, whatever. So now let's get into the cons. So one of the cons I would say is that we gotta know when it's time to hang it up flat screen, okay? Like, I feel like this was a really good exit out of the series. Like, it looks like one of the, I think he's from Czechoslovakia, one of the main producers for the movie ended up going on to the next stage in his life, and that was about 2 years ago, so they kind of dedicated it to him towards the end. And I just felt like there was just this way that I don't know, like I just feel like there was just this way that they did a good job of making sure that he was honored. But I don't know, like I think that it's time to hang it up flat screen. Like I feel like we're done. Like I feel like bringing back that nostalgia, they did good. First of all, they're still acting as though the one with Melissa McCartney didn't happen. The one with Chris Hemsworth. I feel like the fact that they're blatantly ignoring it is still straight comedy. Like they're so casual about it. Like they haven't mentioned nothing about it. Nothing was mentioned about it. Like, can you imagine? Like basically they're not claiming them as an ex, pretty much. I was like, why is the Ghostbusters series not claiming the one with Melissa McCartney? That's so messy, but I'm here for it. But I don't know, like I feel like a lot of these series have to know when to hang it up, know when to hold them. Like I don't know how that song goes, but I don't want them to ruin their legacy because they want to stretch their money out. You know, like I saw a lot of pop-ins for Garaka already going out, and of course the price of Mr. Marshmallow Man is going to go up too as well for promotion. But I do feel like, dang, this thing is so heavy. I do feel, I don't know, like I do feel like there was this level that I feel like they're just doing a cash cow after this. Like I feel like all the characters had good charisma, a little bit lacking in some of the actors, but nothing that I would be like, oh my god, this sucked. Like with Madam Web, some of the acting in there, I don't know. To this day, I don't know. But this one, like I feel like this is a good part of the book to end on, you know. But I feel like they're gonna make another sequel. Money wise, the first one, I think, because you know accounting, the first one budget was about 70 million. They pulled in 210 million. So they basically made 3 times. Like when you're making a movie, let me do real quick math. When you're making a movie, you want to make 3 times the amount you put in, because half of the money goes to marketing. We got to know your movie's coming out. Okay. Half of the money goes to marketing, and then half the money goes to marketing, and then another half the money goes to marketing, and then another half goes to the actors. So the actors, like money-wise, differentiates on their level of importance, how long they've been in the game. But that's why you'll see somebody put a lot of money into a movie with unknown actors. I put not a lot of money into it because it's like, okay, the known actors aren't going to ask for a lot of money because they don't have no experience. Then on top of that, now we don't have to lose no money. But to put this one, budget was 100 million. So far as of yesterday, when I filmed this, when I watched it, they only pulled in 5 million, but they haven't accrued for all the China numbers. I mean, sorry, all the Asian over the seas numbers. So we'll have to see what it looks like on Monday when I premiere this. But honestly, like so far, I haven't heard anybody talking about it. I went to go see it because they had a free $5 coupon. they had a free $5 coupon on T-Mobile Tuesday. That's why I went to go see it. Sorry, y'all. He's so heavy. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say it's a good time to hang it up. It was really nice seeing all the older actors. Like, you gotta understand, like, I grew up with these people. I keep forgetting they're aging with us. So it's like, you know you're aging, but when you see actors that you've been seeing for a while, it's like Paul Rudd. Clueless was in 1994. It was almost 30 years ago, Clueless, when they first made it. And I was like, oh my God. But overall, tell me guys what you think. Did you want to see the movie? Would you go see it again? Are you going to wait till streaming service? Because I can see it being a cult classic on streaming service wise. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire here. Bye. Bye.